Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the best of beauty so far. I love doing this video so much every single year at the end of the year that I started doing a mid-year favorites several years ago, and I've kept up the tradition and cannot wait to show you what's been the best of the best. These are products either I found this year, that launched this year, whatever I'm reaching for the most for beauty so far this year. You'll see in this video, it's a roundup of all my favorites and is always a favorite video of mine to film. So I cannot wait to show you all my favorite products. It's gonna be a long one, as it always is. We have a ton of stuff to go through. So let's jump into my beauty faves. The first beauty product that I'm going to be talking about is the Sleep & Glow Omnia pillow. And this portion of the video is sponsored by Sleep & Glow. So thank you so much to Sleep & Glow for sponsoring this portion of the video. This pillow is a beauty pillow, but it has changed the quality of my sleep as well. Some of you don't know, but I've had back issues for a while, so I'm going to get to my personal testimony for that. However, this is a beauty pillow. It is what it was designed for. If you have not heard about the Omnia pillow, it is a sleep pillow that helps fight sleeping wrinkles and morning puffiness. You can see the vertical sleep wrinkles around your eyes, your head, the nasal labial folds, and expression wrinkles are the ones that are more horizontal typically. These sleep wrinkles are the ones that are vertical that you can see from just over time from sleeping. So this helps prevent that. We sleep every night. We try and get 8 hours of sleep, or at least I do. It makes a huge difference because of the design of the pillow. It is anatomically designed. It has neck support, upper head support, side cradles for if you sleep on your side, if you sleep on your stomach, back, whatever way you sleep. Here is my Omnia pillow. It has side cradles. So when you are sleeping on your side, your head kind of floats. So you're not getting the pushing on your face, creating those sleep wrinkles, those vertical wrinkles, which are really hard to correct. For me personally, I wish I had this sooner because you can actually see the side of my face which I sleep on, which is my right side. It's very apparent that this has happened over the years from sleeping on my side. My face is squished on this side just from me sleeping over the years, so I wish I had this pillow sooner to help prevent these sort of things from happening, because over time you can see in my face how the squishing from a normal pillow affects your face. This helps with the puffiness in the morning for any of those wrinkles that set in after you sleep. If you wake up with wrinkles on your face, with puffiness, whatever the case is, this helps with that because it has those side cradles. Your face is not going to be squished against anything. This helps with the beauty side of things, but also for me, I have noticed for my back, for my neck, because this actually has neck support and proper head support for me for any position that I'm sleeping in. And I've noticed a quality of life change for me just from sleeping with this pillow. The Omnia pillow is anatomically designed, so it supports you regardless of your sleeping position. It is patent protected, and I cannot think of a better design for my needs than this pillow. This has been so amazing for waking up in the morning without that puffiness, that squish face, which I do not like getting, and also for the added bonus for me for no neck pain, back pain, gives me the support. If you would have seen what I was sleeping with prior, I had a cervical pillow with my other pillow. So I was trying to create kind of this design with two different pillows prior to using this, and it just wasn't working because I wasn't lined up properly. This has the perfect alignment for my sleep positions, and I've noticed extra benefits apart from the beauty stuff. I've had more benefits for me personally just for sleeping, and that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you, because I've suffered from back and neck pain for so long, and this has truly helped me out for sleeping. It's made my sleeping better, and it has been my favorite beauty find of 2024 so far, and I'm so excited to be partnering with Sleep & Glow for this video just to share with you my story with their pillow. They did give me a coupon code for you guys to use to save 10%, so thank you so much to Sleep & Glow for sponsoring this portion of the video. I love your product so much. It's my favorite thing so far of 2024 for beauty. I couldn't wait to share this with you guys in this video just because of my personal experience with it and how much it's helped with my sleep. Starting with my base makeup, I like to go kind of in the order that I use things. I'm trying to share with you guys the best of the best. I do monthly favorites, so you see more products in those, but I'm really trying to share with you my number ones in categories for these videos, just so that it's not a repeat of my monthly favorites. So for my base, I found a new sunscreen, which you're probably already sick of me talking about this, but I get it from Stylevana, and this is the Tokobo Bio Watery Sun Cream SPF 50+. I love this because it has zero white cast whatsoever. It feels like water going on the skin. The name Watery Sun Cream is exactly what you can imagine. It is moisturizing, but feels like water. It's not heavy in the slightest or have any white cast. You're not aggressively trying to rub this into your skin. It kind of just melts into your skin like a drink of water. It's just been the best for underneath makeup and just how it makes my skin look and feel. So number one for skin product. I've been using all my same Lancome skincare, my Korean skincare. So all of that has been staying the same. I haven't really switched that up much since my previous video. And then I did fall in love with this. This is from REM Beauty. This is their under eye blurring balm, and it has a cooling effect for the under eye, but makes concealer wear so beautifully. If you have issues with your concealer and the wear, or for it settling into fine lines and wrinkles, a priming product for underneath the eyes that is lightweight, that's cooling and blurring like this is perfect. My makeup looks better on days that I use this compared to when I don't. And you really notice it with the wear of your makeup. Initially, I feel like you can make anything look good, but it's for the wear. If you want your under eye to wear, this is what you need. I have 4 foundations that I started using in 2024. If you're new here, foundation is probably my favorite makeup product to try. And I'm gonna go through all 4 of these quickly. However, I do have a top 2. So the bottom 2 I have here, which are still beautiful, that I love for the year. This is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Perfecting Foundation, which went viral on TikTok. And I love it and how thin it is, like a serum, but I have one that I like more than that. And then this Glossier one I really liked, but people are 50-50 on liking this or not, so I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. But these 2 I recommend to everyone. I love them so much. So if you want a more budget-friendly Laura Mercier option that's super thin, that wears beautifully, the Morphe foundation that I've been raving about, I would recommend to you. I like it even more than Laura Mercier, and it's a fraction of the cost. This is their Lightform Extended Hydration Foundation. Exactly what it says. It's hydrating, long wearing, and it's super, super thin. I love this color. It is shade medium 11N. Perfect match for me. It has good coverage, but I reach for it when I want my makeup to be more natural. And this one is my Glam foundation, which you're probably gonna guess again because I've been raving about this. I did a whole dedicated video on this product. It's the newly reformulated MAC Studio Fix foundation. I love this even more than the original. It is beautiful. I love that I can sheer it out. It feels more lightweight on my skin and it doesn't break me out. And it gives me that full coverage that I want for glam looks like today without feeling heavy or pore clogging. It is so good and the color is spot on. I use NC27, which is a beautiful beige tone. So if you ever had issues with MAC foundation being too yellow or too pink, like I always used to, this one is great because it's a true beige and a really good neutral in the MAC line. For powder, this took me by surprise. And this was a recommendation from Babs Beauty. Steph, my good friend here on YouTube, she recommended the Lunar Beauty Powder to me. And this is so beautiful if you want a matte looking face that's smooth, poreless, flawless, everything you could want in a translucent powder. This does it. It is great for oil control as well. If you are very, very dry, I wouldn't recommend this, or very light-handed because there is kaolin in here, which I find gives that oil control to the powder. And those are the only people I would not recommend this for, but everyone else, I think you'd be good to go with this. I know I've had people who have mature skin DM me and say they love this powder too. I've had people of all skin types message me telling me how much they love this powder and just how flawless it makes the skin. I'm wearing it today, but I also put on a hydrating mist, which I just love a dewy look lately to the skin, which I'm going to talk about now. For my setting spray of 2024, I feel like I was late to this because this went viral on all social platforms, and it's the Delba First Spray Serum. This is incredible if you want to add glow and hydration to your skin, that overall wet look to your skin without it slipping and sliding, breaking up your makeup. It's not too oily, even though it's one of those bi-phase formulas that you have to shake up because the oil is separated from the serum. So you just give it a good shake, spray it on your face. I've used this multiple times on my channel and you can see it just adds the glow back to my skin and melts everything together. I don't find it impacts the wear, so it's not going to prolong anything, but it's also not going to hinder it either. It just really adds that glow back and hydration that I personally need to my skin and just makes the most beautiful look. When you guys say that my skin is looking good, I feel like this is why it's looking good, because it adds everything I need back to my skin to just create that healthy looking youthful glow that I'm looking for. That's in this spray. Bronzer. Do I even need to say it at this point? What I discovered this year. Thanks to you. You told me I needed to try this, and I'm so thankful I did. I don't know why I never picked it up. I feel like I heard the powder and the bronzer was patchy. I don't have that experience at all. And I also heard the powder was drying. So now I feel like I need to go back and try the powder, because I just feel like Haus Labs, which is what I'm talking about, is made for my skin. Like everything they do, I have another product in here. I just love what they're doing with their rebranding. So we have the Haus Labs bronzer. I have it in 2 shades because I went with medium 5 first and then went back for medium 6, which will be perfect for the summer for me when I'm a little more olive and tan from the sun. But medium level 5 works for me for most days. It has more of a terracotta undertone, which matches me better for most days. But 6 will be good for the summer. I love this because it never looks too much. I'm wearing 6 today. It just naturally blends into my skin, never looks patchy, and never looks overdone, which is really hard for me with bronzer. I can go overboard quite easily. This always looks good. There's never a time this doesn't look good on my skin. It just kind of melts in to my skin and looks flawless. For blush, there's 3 things that stood out to me this year, but I really only need to name one. You're gonna know my number 1 blush too, but I'm just gonna quickly go over some that I feel like are honorable mentions. We have the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes, if you want to dupe for the Rare Beauty. These are fantastic, super pigmented, and blend in beautifully on the skin. Next, we have the Milk Jelly Tints, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I love these because blush is always the first thing to fade on me, and these stain the skin. So that's why I like these. I feel like the last half of the year, I'm going to use these even more for the warmer months coming up. I cannot wait to wear these for my skin tints and just have that stain looking cheek. I personally love the formula because I love how long they wear. They are finicky to use though, but when you can get it to look pretty, beautiful. Absolutely love those. But my number 1 blush, which you already know, is the Patrick Ta Not Too Much. This is the only blush truly that I think I'll ever need. I could get rid of all my blushes and just keep this one. That's how much I love the color. Of course, I'm wearing it for today in this video. I love the cream. I love the powder. I love the formula. I love everything about this blush. And if you've not purchased it already, because I rave about it so much, this is one of my number 1 recommendations in the video. I absolutely love it. Everything about it is perfection, and I was worried it was going to be a little too light for me. It's worked for when I've been more fair or when I have a good tan going on. This just looks beautiful regardless of where I am in my self-tanning journey. It is so good. Highlight. Again, I've really narrowed it down. I feel like 2024 has been such a eye-opening year for me. I just think things have really changed for me ever since changing my beauty room to natural light, and just I feel like I'm changing as a person and I like things less also. But highlight is one of those things that there's been 2 formulas that came out with, and I've just fallen in love with one. And again, you're gonna guess this because I talk about my favorites all the time. They've been tried and true, and you're gonna know what my number 1 is. This is a more recent formula that came out that I have enjoyed, and it's the Fenty Demi Glow highlighters. And it says it's a limited edition formula, which is unfortunate. I love how this looks on the skin. It's Prosecco. I'm not wearing this today because it's not my number 1. And then I also have Too Much, which is a beautiful pink, which I think is really pretty. I know that one from Benefit is really popular. It's called Tickle. This is kind of like that, but in the Fenty formula, which is really smooth on the skin and is very intense. However, I like this formula more, and it's more inexpensive. It is from Sephora collection. Shocker. I've talked about these forever, but I do have a new one that I picked up. I picked up the pink because I've been really into a pink highlighter lately, which is not like me, but I did pick that one up recently. You'll probably see it soon in a Sephora haul. But my number 1 that I've ever found for color, for undertone, for my skin tone is Sparkling Honey from the Sephora collection brand. From any highlighter I've ever tried, this is the most perfect undertone. And I thought it was going to be too dark on my skin, but this goes on my skin the most beautiful of any color of highlight I've ever seen. And I initially started with the Ice Pearl, which is an icy color. Then I went to Sparkling Honey, and then I picked up their Pink Flash. So love this formula, and I think it's so beautiful on the skin. It doesn't emphasize texture too much and just lays on the skin beautifully, giving that wet look, which I like, as opposed to a more powdery highlight look. This is the perfect formula if you love that wet look for a highlight. For eyebrows, this came out from Benefit, which I thought was super cool. I've seen people use this a couple of ways. I use this as a little added highlight to my brows. That's how I like to use it, but I've seen people put this on their brows, do a couple coats, and then kind of shape it from there. This is all they use. It looks so beautiful, so full and natural. So I love how some people can do that. I just don't have enough hair. Even though it has that kind of building fiber in it, my brows just will never be at that stage, but I can use this to add a little bit of fiber look, some extra hairs in my sparse brows. A little added highlight because I use number 3, so I really like it as a finishing brow product. It's a step I've never done before, but I kind of fell in love with it this year. Wing liner has been a true sickness to me lately because I cannot stop doing wing liner. I'm in a wing liner phase. I have no idea when I'll be out, but I've been loving it. And I have 2 here. I have a brown and a black, and these ones both hold up with my teary, watery eyes. I can have a full-on river coming out of my eyes, and these aren't budging, which is perfect. So the brown one is the roller liner from Benefit, which I am using today. And then I like this formula a little bit more. It's the Charlotte Tilbury, the Feline Flick, and this is bulletproof. I love that they're both matte, and this one actually looks brown, but this one, if you're looking for a dark matte black liner that doesn't budge, Charlotte Tilbury. So love both of these. I was trying to think of palette releases this year so far, and the only one that stood out to me is the neutral tone from Makeup by Cheryl. I think this is beautiful. I'm a huge fan of neutral tone eyeshadows, as I'm wearing warm today. But this has been my favorite release for eyeshadow. Then I have lips and fragrance, which I'm going to talk about. And for me, lips, I've been trying out different lip combos. I've been in my lip era. I've been loving lip products, and I would say that I would neglect lips a lot and unfinish my look. I'm completely opposite of that now, and I think it totally completes the look. So a finished lip is something that I love, and I've discovered a bunch of lip products that I cannot live without. So these are my favorite lip liner formula to date. I discovered them this year, and they're from Freck Beauty. These are another product you would have guessed would be in my mid-year favorites just because of how much I've been hyping these up. But if you need something long wearing, these are the most long wearing lip liners I've ever used. And the full name is the Freck Beauty Makeout Club Nude Muse Lip Liner. I have 2, 3, and 5 here. I love the colors. I wish they did more though, because I'm looking for a true cool brown shade. But I do love the ones that I have. It's super thin. It's a retractable pencil formula, so you don't have to worry about sharpening. Just really convenient. Love the formula. It's not too creamy where it slips and slides, but creamy enough and thin enough that you can get a really nice, precise line, and it lasts. So #1 lip liner formula. And then this lip liner, just for the color, I've fallen in love with. It's the Makeup by Cheryl Ultra Suede Lip Liner Pencil, and this is in Almond. I'm wearing this today. I think it's beautiful. It contours the lips so nicely, this color. And I love that Makeup by Cheryl ones have a little brush on the end, so you can kind of blend it out, which is really helpful. And all the Makeup by Cheryl ones come with a sharpener, which is so lovely because how often do I lose my pencil sharpener? So it's nice when you buy one of those, it automatically comes with a sharpener. I only have one new lipstick because I've been utilizing all my old ones, and the new one I have here took me by surprise, honestly. I thought it was going to be gimmicky just because of the packaging. I always call this an ice cream and then recently a drill. So this is from Queen Musia. It's the matte cream lipstick in Madame Bovary, and this pink is so beautiful. I'm wearing it on my lips today, and I love that it is a matte cream, so it's not drying matte, and I love how pigmented and bright this color is. It goes with every lip combo I've been doing. I've been loving a pink lip, so this is my go-to lipstick as of lately. I'm sure some of you probably would have guessed that because I've been wearing it all the time. And then to top it off, I really love this too. I've been doing a bunch of different lip combos with this. It's one of my favorite glosses that I'm gonna mention. I have a bunch of glosses, but this is up there. This is the Give Dewy Plump Collagen Lip Gel in Marigolds. It is so beautiful. I'm wearing it on my lips, as I said, over top of that Madame Bovary pink lipstick. This smells so good every time I put it on. But it is the most glossy and it's thick, so you don't have to reapply this as often as some other formulas on the market because it is so thick. It's not goopy though. It's thick in the best way for it being long lasting, which is something that I'm looking for. It has the perfect amount of pigment too, so that you can actually layer it with other colors and you're not just only getting that lip gloss color. It's very layerable as well. You know how I feel about a coral. I love that so much. And then I was doing a using old makeup video and I fell in love with this. This is the Lancome Juicy Tubes in Miracle. It is plumping and so pretty as a finishing gloss. I just had to mention it in this video because I think I like it more than my Patrick Ta Pouty, which I've been talking about recently. So I just wanted to give a little mention to both of those. And then for lip balm is my Summer Fridays and Birthday Cake, which was limited edition unfortunately, so you can't get it. But I did get this on Sephora Canada online initially, so I know a lot of people were asking me how I got it in Canada. It was online for a little bit. Then these e.l.f. lip oils are my favorite affordable lip oil on the market. They are fantastic. I've been using this color the most. As you can see, this one's fairly new. So the one that I love, which I accidentally got, is Pink Quartz, because initially I was going to get this one, which is the Rose Envy. And I love Pink Quartz the most. It's the most beautiful also finishing gloss for me, or you can wear this on its own. Pair this with one of those Freck lip liners and a lip oil. It's just such a beautiful combo. This formula, if you're looking for a lip oil, check out e.l.f. They do incredible products and I'm so happy to see them succeeding so well and doing these amazing dupes and doing them better. And then, of course, this Haus Labs, this is a hybrid lip glaze gloss. This is in the shade Guava and I love this just on its own. As much as I'm loving a lip combo, I still like something super simple. So this is the gloss that I keep in my purse and I just throw it on so I don't have to worry about lip liner, lipstick, nothing. I just wear this on its own and it's so glossy. This is probably the glossiest lip product I've ever used. I'm trying to think because since using this one, this is pretty glossy too, but I still think that these Haus Labs ones are even more glossy. They are incredible and I want more colors in this too. Lip products has just been one of those things for me so far this year that I've really gotten into. Fragrance. Fragrance for me has really taken off in the beauty community. I feel like a lot of people are really getting into fragrance. I've always been a lover, but I feel like that is almost surpassing makeup in some ways, is how big the fragrance community has got as of recently. But I have 4 ones to mention to you, and as of filming this video right now, I have not got my Letta in the mail, and I know so many of you are asking me how I like the smell. I have not got it yet, so I can't let you know. So I'm assuming I'd probably have it in this video and like it, but I have not got it to let you guys know. You're gonna have to stay tuned a little bit longer until I get my nose on that scent for you guys, but I have 4 here that I'm gonna mention in no particular order. I recently got this Sol de Janeiro Carioca Crush, and this is the most beautiful, juicy, musky, gourmand scent. It has the perfect mixture of those 3 elements, which make a beautiful fragrance. This is a more juicier version of number 40 to me. If you like that from Sol de Janeiro, it just has that juiciness to it that elevates it, but has that base of 68, I feel like, for that musk, which is something special about this. The Sol de Janeiro scents, this one specifically, doesn't wear very long, so it's one of those ones that I keep having to reapply, but I don't mind for how much I love this scent. One that I recently got in the mail, which you would have seen on Instagram, that hit me so hard like a truck of how much I love this scent. I cannot get over it. And I had a bunch of you message me if I've tried it yet, but I had no idea it was in Canada as of right now. So it's at Shoppers, you can get it there. And I finally smelt it. And I know so many of you said that I would like this. I love this. This could be top 5 for me. Fragrances of all time. That's how much I fell in love with this scent when I smelt it. I cannot get enough of this, honestly. This smells incredible. And this is the Kylie Jenner Cosmic, which I did not think I would like this. And the only thing that I'm saying about this fragrance that threw me off is that This is named Cosmic, and this smells more earthy and warm. To me, this is grab a cozy blanket, go in the back of a truck, go watch the sunset, a drive-in movie, cuddle up with the people you love. That's what it smells like to me. It smells grounded. It doesn't smell cosmic, if that makes sense. So I love this. It smells so warm and inviting. And I truly think if I put this next to my top fragrances, this would make its way into top 5. That's how much I love this scent. Then I also fell in love with this from Amazon, which is an affordable fragrance, especially if you're in the US. This is the All Rehab Choco Musk. I have it both in the mist and the oil. This one smells not as strong, it doesn't wear as long, and has an alcohol smell in the opening just because it's a really affordable scent. I find those kind of scents have that alcohol-y smell initially, but this is pure chocolate to me. And it doesn't smell artificial. It just smells like a delicious bar of chocolate. And if you want it to last even longer or just want to go with the oil, this one lasts longer and is stronger, has more projection, wears longer. So I have both the oil and the spray. What I personally do is layer them. I use the oil on my skin and I use the spray on my clothes. So that's kind of how I've been using them. This scent is 10 out of 10. Highly recommend if you're looking for something chocolate, truly chocolate, beautiful chocolate, because I'm sensitive to some artificial chocolates. This is the best chocolate scent that I've ever smelled, and it's really affordable too. And then my last scent is from Fleur. It is Mango Mood, which took me back to memories from my childhood of magazines with all those fragrance samplers kind of mixed together with a splash of mango, which this smells just sophisticated and fun. This just works for my 30s, I feel like. Having fun in my 30s. There's something nostalgic but also new about this scent to me that I just absolutely love. Those were my top 4 so far this year for fragrance. So that is everything for my best of beauty so far. I cannot wait to see what the rest of the year has in store. And I had so much fun just gathering all these products, sharing with you everything. And I just also wanted to say again, a big thank you to Sleep and Glow for sponsoring the beginning portion of the video. I absolutely love their Omnia pillow and think you guys will too. So everything will be linked down below for you to check out. I hope you do. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. And if you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.